everything else too. And I think I'm very fortunate that something like that happened so early, and it really wasn't something that I had to come across anymore, because every agency or manager I met with was like, okay, one thing is clear, we're not doing accents, we're not doing this. Anything that's going to make me or my people look bad, we're not doing that. And I've been trying to adhere to that throughout my career.
First of all, that's a beautiful story. I want to say that what I heard from that, and what I want people to take away from that, is that desperation can't be at the helm of your career.
Mm.
Right? You weren't so desperate to get this quote unquote life-changing, trajectory of your career role, that you were just like, no, I got to go back on my values. I got to go back on, like, why am I doing it? So there was no desperation there, right? It wasn't the driver, is what I heard in that whole thing. And that's so beautiful, because people out there, actors out there listening to this, they're going to like listen to that. My hope is, and understand that you've already had a couple of life-changing roles after that, right? I mean, we can put that in place. So that one could have felt so heavy back then, but look at where your career is now. So you made the right, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh man, look at you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah. It's one of those, I have like 3 instances in my career that I can really recall as pivotal moments, and really changing, just completely shifting my paradigm for the best. And that's the very first moment.
Yeah. And I think that's important to tell that story, the way you told it. You don't have to, we're not calling anybody out, but what happens with that is, sometimes actors, we have a hard time, I'm putting us in there so nobody feels singled out, but we have a hard time saying, no, we don't want to go out on that audition. Early on, I don't want to play airport man. I don't want to do whatever. And I've said that too. If I got to like talk Ebonics, I'm out. If I see on your paper where they strung some words together because that's what they think it sounds like, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's just, we don't want to do that.
And you have to look at it like, who wrote this? Like, right. Is this somebody who knows my background that wrote this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's very important as well. Like, who's telling my story?
Who's in the room telling
Who's
it,
in
right?
the room?
Who's in the room?
I mean, I hope to get to a place where I can ask for that too. If you want me as a part of your cast and you're writing for me, who's in the room that's writing for me?
Yeah.
I want to be able to, I want to get into a position where I can ask those questions and have an honest response and get an honest response.
I think we know that position is not too far off, buddy.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm blushing.